Well, I don't really think much because like we do all our planning and drafting the day before, and on the game day I just let the guys just have their own time, and I don't talk to them much about draft. I just keep a touch on them, but I don't put pressure on my players, and just let them have a lot of freedom, and on the stage that's when we get serious.
My dad will always message me before a game and he'll always say good luck, so that always helps out, you know, like friends and family messaging me saying like good luck in your games and all that, but apart from that, not really. It's just all self-motivation.
I wouldn't say anything besides like wanting to win, wanting to be the best drove me to play better or even play the splits, so I would say there was no external motivation. It's just the same motivation as every other player in the league, to be honest.
I do one of two things. I either close my eyes and just breathe in Champ Select, and Lucio is usually talking, or I'll just like start singing and maybe like Jusung or someone else will join in. But yeah, one of those two things is it's my way of like just getting in the zone, calming down.
How are you feeling now?
Good, but sad.
Why?
Because last OPL regular season game.
Doesn't matter. Now I'm here.
Yeah.
You can see now me.
I can see you. Yeah, 2-0. Huh?
Maybe?
게임 들어가기 전에 이제 제가 멘탈이 잘 관리됐는지 안 됐는지 이제 잘 모르겠지만 일단 게임 들어가기 전에 일단 저는 이제 긴장을 하는지 안 하는지 체크를 해요. 일단 제 자신에 대해서. 그 다음에 이제 게임 들어갔을 때 이제 손을 푸는 과정이 있는데 거기서 이제 잘 됐을지 안 됐을지 또 확인하고, 아마 제가 토너먼트 할 때는 긴장을 잘 안 하는 편이라서 이제 멘탈적인 부분에 있어서는 딱히 괜찮은 것 같아요. 모든 거에 있어서.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I always want to make sure my mom and my girlfriend aren't sad when they're watching, because my girlfriend especially, they usually watch all my games. So that's a huge external factor, definitely. And yeah, just you know, fans of Legacy. You don't like to lose for people that are supporting you. So
Yeah.
What's that? Almost coming.
Fucking do this 2-0 touchdown.
Let's do it, boys. One game at a time. Okay, we win game one. That's all we worry about at the moment. Okay, I want you to leave everything out there. If you see opportunity, just take it. Don't leave today thinking about what could have been. Okay, let's go. Legacy on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Mammoth want to lock themselves, whereas Legacy, this is a super weird situation. If they come out of this game 2-1, they still don't make Gauntlet. They need to get the 2-0. They need all 3 points here, like due to head-to-heads, due to standings on the ladder. So Mammoth, like, this should be an easier game for them, right? All they need is a single win. You can lose the series and lock yourself. That is the safety net of your dream.
That stopwatch disrupt the Shuriken will eventually pop him down. You can just see 2 members left versus 5. Claire will actually pick up 1 match, now marches forward. He also gets popped into GA. Claire's still going here.
Varus has no GA.
Wait, can we run to this Dragon?
Nice.
Yes!
Nice, Brandon. Nice, Brandon. Go with
I had a similar feeling after like my team got wiped and I was just defending the objectives. I had a similar feeling in that scenario with the Rift Rivals play. In the moment, I wasn't really thinking like, oh, I need to do this and do this to outplay this, and if I do this, we're gonna win the game. But it was more just like I was completely backed up against the wall. They were about to take objectives, they were about to take Baron, they could have ended the game. So I just did what I could with my champion, and they, to be honest, they kind of ran into me and died, but I think they didn't expect it, so yeah, it felt good.
So that was actually a big conversation of the week, was do we pick a champion that I traditionally am really strong at, or do we try to, I guess, like learn a newish champion and take it away from them because it's one of their strongest picks. And we ended up, this was actually a long talk over the course of the week, but we ended up deciding that rather than play what I'm most comfortable with, it would be better to take away their comfort to make them feel a bit uncomfortable. But even then, I've played a lot of Gragas, like in solo queue, I've played Gragas on like my previous team, so although obviously it's not my preferred, it's still a very strong pick for me, so it wasn't a big deal to take it away from you.
Nexus. Keep hitting.
Yeah, hit it, GG.
Yeah, GG! Yes! Woo!
Woo! We did it.
I honestly cannot believe it. That is, for a young team in a legacy organization, pressure would have been on that playing group so high for the entire week. And to somehow pull it through, that is a statement series for Legacy.
Because like I'm going to be the guy to say it. Like Legacy for me, before today, like they didn't look like a stage team. Claire every now and again would step up. He'd have a huge performance, but the bottom lane never really rose to the occasion. Mimic, this split, like last split was very good. This split hasn't looked the goods ultimately over the course of time, but everybody across the board, multiple plays, Claire puts the team on the back in multiple situations, and somehow they pull out the win.
Legacy today just showed that, I mean, you hate to use the cliche if they wanted it more, but far out, backs against the wall were very impressive in that situation.
In the moment, I wasn't even aware that the game was going for so long. I was so like zoomed in and focused on like what the next play was that the time kind of just flew. The game felt a lot shorter than what it was. I didn't realize it was like 60 minutes until after. I was like, holy, okay, that was actually a long game.
It was definitely a really draining game. We had our backs to the wall. They were in a position to win the game and we were in a position to lose. And if we lost one game in that set, it was done. We were out of Gauntlet. So it was definitely mentally exhausting, but at the same time, there was a lot of adrenaline in that game. I think all the players were very sharp. They were playing well, so it felt good to win it after. So it was a big sigh of relief after the game. It was fun, to be honest. It was really fun.
I mean, even in the first split, we were always underdogs. Like, we're always getting doubted. Like, we're always just like, oh, Legacy, they're not good. They're like a shit team, sort of. So like, first split, we came third place. We like shut everyone up. Like this split, we're even underdogs as well. So getting that Gauntlet spot is really nice. Feels good.
I'm really happy that it was up to us on the final week. We weren't reliant on other teams to get, you know, these wins and that. It was all up to us. It was, if we can 2-0, we can make Gauntlet. And I think that was, I wouldn't have wanted to have it any other way. I think it's the most, like, we literally proved like that we deserved to be there because, you know, we beat the other team that wanted to make it. So yeah, just really happy.
Making Gauntlet, I was very, very proud. Yeah, and I just want to see how far we go.
Definitely feels good to prove everyone wrong, but also at the same time, I don't think we reached our expectations for ourselves. Even when everyone was saying that we're not a good roster, we knew that we could do really well, and if we played well, we could be top 3, but we didn't reach our expectations, but it still feels good to surpass the expectations of other people, and I'm glad that we're in Gauntlet, and I think we can make an impact like last time.
I think we definitely had more than a 25% chance of getting into Gauntlet. I felt like it was more like above 50 because I thought we were going to 2-0 Mammoth anyway.
I think that whole series, like every single player playing was like really determined to win. Like I don't think a single player played like poorly in that whole entire series. It was mentally draining, like it's a whole hour game of like back and forth, and like a game where we need to win, where we were down so much gold. It was mentally draining, but apart from that, I think everyone did well to like maintain in the game. Like, yeah.